If not, then it's a bummer. Okay. I think it was because my audio thing was all messed up. That's why. Because they were they were hearing guitar sounds.
Guitar sounds?
Yeah. I think it's because I changed my audio thing from like 44.1 to 48. And it wasn't matching. Probably. Okay. Hmm. Sorry. Trying to see what I can do here.
No worries. All depends on if you're looking at what your opponent is putting where and what objective markers you want to take and with what and what you think can hold them best. So for example, you know that I have my Hecaton land fortress over there at that point, and that it's full of really good melee berserker guys. And that I've got two other guys over here. And another squad in deep strike that's ready to come down anywhere on the map within 9 inches.
Hmm.
So perhaps you might want to counter my melee guys with both groups of melee guys. Maybe you want to put these melee guys over here to try to charge these ranged guys. You could try to use your tank as an anti-tank, or maybe just use it to help you hold this point over here against my infantry. All kinds of different
different setups, yeah.
different units. And Belisarius Call is leading that unit of servitors?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or it's like, it's his bodyguard.
I was going to say, just remember, if you put your guys there and I get first turn, I'll have vision on them to shoot them. Do you want them to go there?
See, they move 8.
Alright, that way they're a little bit closer to the point, and I still won't be able to see them.
Okay.
So did you see that Gloria Victus is shutting down?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of sad after they had just released 1.0 and like, hey,
Yeah.
everyone, buy our game. We just released 1.0.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying scam.
Yeah, seems like a big scam to me.
So sad. Cause like I'm pretty sure they weren't, and then this was before the Unity's like whole crazy thing about monetization too. Maybe they foresaw that too.
I don't think they foresaw it, personally. I don't think anyone saw that coming. Except for the greedy CEOs on the...
And the higher ups.
The directors, rather, I should say, because it wasn't the CEO who wanted that done. It was the board of directors that forced it.
Oh, it's basically investors that want money.
Yeah, and the really interesting thing is you can. I saw a really interesting. I think it was on Reddit. It was a post where it showed the names of the different people who owned a ton of stock in Unity and who were on the board of directors, and then it was through public records you could see that they sold almost all of their stock in the company before they made the announcement, and the price went down.
Wow. Yeah, that's shady.
Yeah, shady as hell. I mean, I don't know how true it is, right? It was only a Reddit post, but I mean, okay. So just to let you know, if I do get first turn, and I'm able to move my land fortress either to here or to here, I will have sight on your tank.
Hmm.
So it's up to you whether you think it's worth the risk or whether you want to move your tank in real close, real fast. If you want it hidden decently well, if you put it in the woods, it'll get a +1 to its cover save. If you put it behind them, like you had it before, I won't be able to see it at all.
I can't put it there. I feel like my machine here is just gonna stay here the whole game.
Well, it all depends. You have this side really heavily loaded up with 3 units, including your main hero.
Mm-hmm.
And this side is pretty light. So you might want it over here just to back them up, or maybe put it in the middle so then you can drive it over. I don't know. It's up to you. But if you do put it in the middle, the advantage of putting it in the middle is it can drive to either side that's in trouble, but it also doesn't have any cover.
Okay, I think I'll go here.
Okay.
Right next to my guys.
All right. Now the last thing we need to do is roll to see who goes first.
Cool.
Whoever gets the highest has to go first.
So my rad bombardment's not gonna do much because you're not gonna be in there.
No one's sticking around. It seems now. I got myself a 4. All right, you
Got
6. You go
6.
first.
Okay.
Right,
Command
so,
phase.
Red player goes first. I'll start the game. You get a command point. Does Belisarius' Call give you extra command points? He seems like the kind of hero unit that would do that kind of thing.
One moment.
And then I have to do some shenanigans with some judgment because I'm dwarves.
Judgment.
I'm gonna judge you. Let's see here. My detachment is the Oath Band. At the start of the battle, select a number of units from your enemy's army, depending on the battle size. We are currently playing an incursion, which means I pick 2 units. And each of those units starts with 2 judgment tokens on them. Interesting. Let me look through my Warhammer stuff to see if I can find some judgment tokens.
I need to see the rad bombardment thing. Start a first battle round. Each enemy within your opponent's deployment. Oh, it's not battle round yet. Is it?
Sorry, read it out, please.
At the start of the battle round, each enemy unit within your opponent's deployment zone. Your opponent must decide whether it will take cover or stand firm. If that unit takes cover until the end of battle round, that unit is battle shocked. If that unit stands firm, roll 1d6 for that unit. On 3 and up, that unit suffers d3 mortal wound. Okay.
Yeah, so you should be able to use that on me this turn. And then at the start of my turn, I'll have to decide whether they stand firm or yada yada yada.
Okay, so boom. This is all rad.
Yep, you have rad bombarded me.
Oh, who's home? Hi. Okay. Kaboom. And then, Balsarius Call.
Does it say I have to decide whether I stand firm or take damage on this turn? Like at the start of the battle round, or is it on my turn?
Let me read. Your opponent must wait. For each enemy within your opponent's deployment zone, your opponent must decide whether that unit will take cover or stand firm. If a unit stands, it doesn't. It says battle round 1.
Let me
Battle round 1 bombardment at the start of the battle round.
All right. Well, at the start of the battle round, so I have to decide now. Okay. Well,
So
that makes Adeptus Mechanicus getting first turn very powerful. I honestly haven't even looked at the stratagems for Votann. Let's go to Votann. Army rules. Data sheets. Oathband. Stratagems. I don't think I want any of my guys to be battle shocked, to be honest with you. So I'm just gonna take the I'll take the pain. What do I need to roll?
let me read here. So we're gonna take the pain. If it stands firm, roll 1d6 for that unit. On 3 up, that unit suffers d3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
So you have 1, 2, 3. I'm guessing since this is 1 unit.
Yeah. So blue squad, red squad, and then the fortress.
Oh, you got it. Cool.
All right. So blue squad doesn't take any damage.
Blue saved.
And then
So now you roll d3 mortal wound.
All right. This is for my land fortress. 1. And then this will be for my red squad. 3. Oh,
Ooh.
3 guys dead. Not even out of the gate.
Right from the start.
I do have Metapack.
Oh, you can bring him back?
Well, it's not bring it back. I believe they get a feel no pain. Feel no pain 6 up. So let's see if I can get some 6 ups here. No. All right.
Wow, and that's just my detachment roll. That's crazy.
And now I need to find while you do your command phase and figure out whether or not you get extra points. I need to find where did all those tools? Oh, here we go. Token pack. There we are.
Hi, Theo. What do you want, Bubba? Let me take my dog out to pee. He's staring at me.
Sure.
Theo, don't stare. That's rude. Come on. Come on, Theo. Okay. Sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay, where were we? You just rolled for this, right?
I didn't roll anything, but
Command phase stuff.
oh yeah.
Belisarius, start a battle round, select one ability from the Canticles of the Omnissiah. Until the start of the next battle round, this model has that ability. So we are checking here now. Mr. Call, the one that was responsible for the Primaris Marines. Let's see, I can pick. A lot of people don't like him. It's weird. Is it weird?
Yeah, I mean, I don't like Primaris Marines. I think it's dumb, but whatever.
What is it in lore? Like they crossed the Rubicon? What does that mean?
Well, crossing the Rubicon is a phrase that means you can't go back. When Julius Caesar crossed the Rubicon with a Roman legion behind him, he basically declared civil war. You couldn't go back on that. Belisarius Cawl basically somehow made Space Marines better than the Emperor of Mankind and all of Earth's scientists.
Oh.
And I think that's just really dumb.
How can he be better than the Emperor of Mankind himself?
That's exactly why a lot of people don't like him.
Well, I mean, they exist outside of the Imperium, even though they are the Imperium, part of the Imperium.
Well,
okay, I get to pick one of three things. I get to pick Invocation of Machine. All three of these are auras, by the way. Invocation of Machine. So while friendly Adeptus Mechanicus unit is within 6 inches of the model, each time the model in that unit makes an attack, you can reroll hits. Second aura is friendly AdMech 6 inches. Each time you take a battle shock or leadership test of that unit, you can reroll the test. And Shroud Psalm, aka stealth ability. So this is an aura effect, meaning they all have within 6 inches. They all have the.
Yeah, so long they're within 6. Yep.
That's crazy. Okay, let me go back up because I hit tab. And Mechanicus Bodyguard. While this unit is within 3 inches or more of other friendly AdMech units, this model has a lone operative ability. Wait, lone operative ability.
Yeah, so long as Belisarius Cawl is within 3 inches of the servitors, If I'm outside of 12 inches of Belisarius' Call, I cannot shoot him.
Even with precision?
Even with precision.
Oh. But then if he's within 12 inches...
Yes, but if I'm within 12 inches, then I don't even need precision to shoot at you.
Interesting. Wow. Because of the lone operative.
Yeah.
Let me see other units that might have command phase stuff. Oh, Cybernetica. The Datasmith.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay, so this is different than how we did it in 9E. And here's how. So, in my command phase, if this model is leading a Castellan robot, it can set that unit's battle protocol. If it does take leadership tests for this model, if that test is passed, I can't read, sorry. That unit enters a protocol of your choice from list below. Interesting. Once a unit enters a protocol, it remains in that protocol until it enters a different one. So, okay, instead of just picking a new one from a new round, now I have to roll for it.
Well, it used to be you picked it the round before, and then the next round they would switch into it. Now you can switch into it immediately so long as you pass the check.
Wow. Okay.
Remember, it was like, damn, it would be really great right now, this round, if they had extra shields, but I'm currently in the extra melee phase. Now I have to wait an entire round to transfer them into the next phase.
And they fixed that.
Yeah, so now you can go immediately so long as you make the roll.
But on the first round, would I just then pick whatever I want?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think they start off in a phase, right? They start off in...
I think they start off in protocol and protector protocol.
Yeah,
that would make sense.
Shielding, right?
Let me read the three of them. So protector protocol adds 2 attacks to range weapons on the Castellan robot. Conqueror adds 2 attacks to melee weapons on the Castellan robot. And then the Aegis adds 1 toughness to the Castellan robots. So now there's no downsides, it's just all ups.
There were the other ones. It was when you wanted to shoot, they had to stand. They weren't able to move.
Yeah, before it would be like protector, you can shoot more, but then you can't move. And then conquer would be like you can move, but you can't shoot or something.
All right, so let's see here.
Let me read the Castellan robots.
Yeah, let's see here. Castellan robots.
I'm trying to see their default. Robotic bodyguard. Repulse grid. Yeah, it doesn't say. Interesting.
Datasmith. Let's see here. In your command phase, if this model is leading a Castellan robots unit, it can set that unit's battle protocol. So you do not start with a default one. You have to pick at the start of the game and try to roll for it.
Interesting. Okay. Oh, I still have to roll for it nonetheless.
Yep.
Okay.
So which one are you gonna pick?
Okay, I'll use... Wait, I'm going first, but you're moving first, right?
No. So you would do your command phase, then you would move, then you would shoot, then you would charge, fight, and then it would be my turn.
Oh. Okay. I'll have the Aegis protocol for now. That's just overall good. Make him a little harder to kill.
Yeah,
then I would
add one for the first turn.
Then leadership tests. I would have to go with the Cybernetica Datasmith, right? Because he's the leader.
So you take your 2d6 here, and try to get higher than a 7.
Is it a 7? Leadership 7 up.
7 and higher.
Okay.
Unfortunate.
So now they're just default robots.
Yeah, they're in the default state. They're not bad.
Yeah, they're not bad by themselves, but
their natural toughness is a 9. Oh, okay.
Let me see anything else. Type Priest Manipulus. Once per round. Oh, we'll do that later. Galvanic Field. And this model is leading a unit equipped with. Wait, while this model is leading a unit, weapons equipped by models in that unit have lethal hits ability.
That'll come in handy in the shooting and fighting phases.
Okay. And also have ones for battle. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Anything in command? Nope, nothing else in command, it seems. Okay.
And I forgot, I need to assign some tokens to you. So you have Rad Bombardment. I have Oathband. At the start of the game, because we are in Incursion battle size, which is 2,000 points, I can give you 2 Judgment tokens on 2 units. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the first one to be the Rust Stalkers. And then the other one I'm going to give to... Nope. I'll give to, I think, the Castellans. Alright, and then you can go on your merry way.
Whoa, hold on. What are these things? I was interacting with my chat.
Judgment tokens. If you look over here on I think it's over here. Eye of the Ancestor.
Where is it? Oh. If an enemy unit destroys one of your units, it gains a judgment token. No enemy units can have more than 2 judgment tokens. Oathbound. At the start of the game, select a number of units equal to the battle size. So it's 2. At the start of your command phase, you have destroyed one of those units. You gain CP depending on the round. Oh, okay. So more incentives for you to rush in and kill that unit now. And next turn. And then this one.
So I'll be +1 to hit and wound your Castellans and your Rust Stalkers. And if I do kill them in the first turn, I will gain command points.
Wow. Okay. Do I have anything?
I have to do it in the first... At the start of the round, I believe. At the start of the battle, rather. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, I think you're ready to move on to movement.
I need to open up a page with all the core stratagems. Let me see.
Core stratagems? Right up here.
Oh.
Top corner.
Oh, snaps.
This one. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, oops. I'm not supposed to do that. Okay. I'm trying to see my options here.
I love Tank Shock.
Tank Shock?
Yeah.
Charge phase. One vehicle from your army. Uh-huh. At the end of the phase, after your unit ends a charge, select one enemy unit within engagement range. And select one melee weapon equipped with it. Roll a number of d6 equal to that weapon's strength characteristic. If that strength characteristic is greater than the enemy unit's toughness characteristic, roll 2 more d6. For each 5 and up, that enemy unit suffers 1 mortal wound, max up to 6 mortal wounds. Wait.
The best one I've seen with that so far is an orc truck with a wrecking ball. The wrecking ball is a strength 12 weapon with a single attack. and it's kind of pointless. But if you use tank shock, basically you roll 12 d6 plus 2 additional d6s if 12 is higher, right? Which it generally is. So that's 14 d6, and on a 5 up, they take a mortal wound.
So many dice.
Yeah. You can get really lucky with that one. It basically just ram your truck with the wrecking ball like a Lehman Russ and like knock it down to half health. It's hilarious.
You like try to imagine it in lore. You're just like, wait a minute. Are you sure, balls? Just do it.
I mean, like the weapon only hits on, I think it's a vehicle with a melee weapon. I think it only hits on a 4 up, maybe a 5 up, and it only has 1 attack. So it's absolutely almost pointless to have on the vehicle, other than for the tank stratagem.
You saw someone used it?
Yeah. A friend of mine, actually, really funny. He used to be my old professor in university.
Oh wow!
He comes over every week or so, and we have a game.
That is so cool.
He plays orcs, and he loves his tank shock.
Every time he does tank shock, you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
Something crazy is about to happen.
Very far back and away from the trucks.
Where's the truck? Alright. I'm putting my stuff over here. Okay, nothing for movement, it seems, for core. Is that right? Shooting. Movement. End of movement. Rapid ingress. 1 unit from your army that is in reserves. Okay, nope. Charge. Your opponent's movement or charge. Oh, that's fire overwatch. Okay. Okay. Just want to be thorough. Because I'm checking my stratagems here too, and doesn't look like there's much for movement phase.
Yeah, and I can't really see any of your things to overwatch, so you're fine to basically move wherever you want.
Okay, let's start moving to the middle here with the Castellan. I can do 6 move, and then I could advance if I want to. Right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I'd be kind of open. Maybe scoot a little.
Yeah, just remember these trees are obscuring. So I can't shoot through those trees.
If you guys move out into the building, then they can see, but then this other building's gonna be in the way. Okay, let's see. Then I would just have to worry about your tank over there. How does embarkment work? Can they stay in there until like the very last rounds and then come out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can keep your units in the transport as long as you want. And in fact, some factions, it is absolutely preferable. I was actually going to do this with you with Dark Eldar. And then you're like, play Votann. I was like, okay, I'll play Votann.
Well, you asked me.
I know. Yeah, you asked me. No, I asked you. I was like, what do you want me to play as? You're like, go ahead and pick. I was like, okay, I'll go Dark Eldar. And then you're like, nah, play Votann. I was like,
play Votann.
Basically, many vehicles have what's called firing deck. And what firing deck is whatever the number is after firing deck. So say, for example, firing deck 10 units inside that transport can shoot out of it. So it's really good for Imperial Guardsmen in the eras or Dark Eldar on the Raiders. You can keep your really squishy infantry inside of the tank so that they can shoot out of it. So you might even want to keep them in until, or like never have them leave, right?
And then any weapons they have on the model would also be applied?
Yes, so basically what happens is, say my Hecaton land fortress had firing deck, which it doesn't, but say it did. And it had firing deck, 2. And say I had my Earthkins inside. I've got a rotary las cannon and I've got a Magna Rail rifle. I could have those two guys shoot out, and it would be as though the vehicle was shooting those weapons.
So then that means when at the shooting phase, these are counted as one unit then, because one is inside of it.
Yeah, technically the unit that is inside the transport doesn't count as being on the battlefield.
But
that's
then
why that's why the transport takes on their weapon characteristics.
Okay. Only their ranged characteristics.
Yep.
But then when the carrier blows up, they have to get out and they have to roll for like desperate escape or something, right?
Desperate breakout is if you're battle shocked and you want to fall back. But yeah, if a vehicle is destroyed, you would roll, I believe, a 1. You would roll a d6 for every unit inside the vehicle, and on a 1, it would take a mortal wound.
Okay. Meaning they're like caught in the
the explosion.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's so cool how they like made these mechanics and like transfer them into dice rolls. Okay. I move that. I need to move other things. This is a 6, I believe. Yeah. I move out. I can try to get the point, but then some of my guys will be in the building.
Yeah, so you'll have to, if you move them, just go to 6 inches. And then place them down.
Oh, and they're still within
They're still within cohesion, so you're still good.
Okay.
You're within, I believe it's 2 or 2.5 inches of 2 other units.
Okay.
So you're fine.
Alright. I didn't know you can be in between. But now, if you shoot into my unit, like, let's pretend, then these guys don't get cover, but these guys will, right?
Nope. Your whole unit would gain cover because I can't see the whole unit.
Okay.
It's like with the tank. I can see the front part of your tank, but I can't see the whole part of the tank. Therefore, you get cover.
I'm not gonna set the move, but say, what if it's like this? Would they still get cover even if the leader is in the building?
Yeah, because he's part of that unit.
All of you outside.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the move.
If you want to roll a d6 to advance them, or if they're just going to stay where they are.
I kind of want to roll. But then the minefields might get me. This mission each time
might get you, and if my berserkers decide to get out of the land fortress, it will also give them a shorter charge.
That's true, because then once they're out, it's just the distance of where they're standing, and they can get out into the building, right?
Yep, they can get out so long as they're within 3 inches of the land fortress.
They can go into the building straight. Oh wow, okay. Well, those guys are melee.
So they move 3 inches out, then they would get their, I don't know,
6
inches, and then it would just be the charge. So if you leave them there, it's going to be
a harder charge. If I get a 1, then I just screw them up. If I get a 2, let me see. So if I go anywhere beyond 3, then I would be out of cover. But then if I move 3, then I will be in the objective.
Yep.
But like by 2, I think.
For your points.
3, let me see. This one would be in 2. Wow. It's by a tiny bit.
Have a couple in.
Okay. Alright, let's roll.
Alright, so you would roll 1d6.
1d6. Ooh,
2.
2. Okay, I'm still in cover. I'm not in the thing.
We're not on the point either,
No.
unfortunately.
Just a pinky away. Okay, that's that. I'll have these guys move up 6. Hold on, let me change my camera. I'm gonna move my camera. I'd partially be in the building like that. Hold on, these guys move 6, 8. Wait a minute. You want to kill these guys. Hold on. The judgment token says so.
It's a great way to keep your guys who are only melee away from the only ranged guy.
Might have to bring them over around. Have to get them around you maybe.
I still think it's really strange that they can't be put into deep
Infiltration.
Yeah, and even infiltration you would think, but no.
The other one does.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm. The sterilizers.
Yeah, they fly down.
Okay, I guess I'll just scoot them up.
All right. Are you putting them inside of the building? Or...
No, it's still outside.
Okay, so
oh wait, I can't shoot in, right?
Yeah, if you're outside of the building, you will not be able to shoot through it. However, I will also not be able to shoot you. So really, right now, there's nothing for you to shoot at, so you may want to just leave them on the outside of the building. That way, on my turn, I can't shoot at you.
Mm-hmm. Okay, if I go 8, they'll get light cover, and they have stealth too.
It may gain light cover, I don't...
The crater has light cover.
So long as they're within it.
These move 8.
I guess you would... I think you're just... Yeah, I guess you're just far enough in. Yep.
Or... let's see. I can kind of come around this way.
You would have to move... like here and then here, because you cannot move through your own units.
Right. So this is 7. I'll just waste a turn. Well, actually, you have 1 and 2 turns, right? To like gain points on this one. So here I'll kind of...
Yeah, turn 1, you can't gain points except for secondaries, which we completely forgot to roll for you.
Oh.
Yeah. So we should probably do that. You just need to click this little button.
Okay, random. 1.
Area denial, so stop me from getting within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield.
Nice. And then 1 more, right? Ouch.
Nope.
No prisoners.
Kill me.
Kill me.
Every time you kill one of my guys, you gain 2 victory points up to a maximum of 5.
Wow. Wow, so many ways to get points. That's crazy.
Yeah, the random ones are really good.
Secondary.
If you move one of your units wholly within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield, and I have no enemy units wholly within 6 inches of the center of the battlefield, you will score 5 victory points. Your
I'm not in it yet.
villains are actually decently close to scoring this for you if you were to advance them with enough of a distance.
I think they failed in advance, right? Oh, I only moved him.
Yeah, you only moved them, so you could actually score this if you
If I just advance.
high enough. Don't roll snake eyes on an advance, basically.
Yeah. So just one, right? 1d6?
No, sorry, yeah, you're right. One on your advance, it's one dice.
Okay, this is rolling advance. Don't get a 6. Don't get a 1. Ooh, 5.
5, you're into the center.
That was exactly 5.
In the center, which means you score your secondary objective and gain 5 points on turn.
Hooray!
Nice.
And then I would just get another one, right?
Nope. Next turn.
Next turn, okay. Oh, you don't get yours yet because it's still my turn.
Yep.
Okay. I just move.
Command phase. And say for example you don't like you don't like no prisoners and you want something else, you can spend a command point to get rid of it and draw a new one.
Oh, I saw you did that the other day.
Yeah.
Or the other time.
What is it called again? I can't remember the exact name for it. It's like new orders or something along those lines. But basically, you might even want to use it now, considering you can't kill any of my units. So you might want to get a new secondary that you might be able to score. But you can also hold on to no prisoners and save it for next turn, and then kill my guys and get points.
Hold up, wait.
Again,
I can put no prisoners away.
So if you wanted to spend a command point, because it will cost a command point to do, you can use the stratagem new orders or new battle orders. That will get rid of no prisoners, and you can draw another one from your deck. Now, it may be something you can score now, this turn, or might not. I would advise that you don't get rid of no prisoners, because it is always a good one. You're always trying to kill the enemy, right? So even if you can't see me and shoot me this turn, you will have a turn where you can see me and shoot me.
Okay. Then.
And you'll be saving yourself a command point, which you could use on something else.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right. Well, last thing I did was move the securing rust stalkers. Now it's time for my Scorpius. Oh, I could. Yeah, let's advance them. And
okay, just don't get 6.
I think they have a thing with advance. Let me see.
I think you get an extra +1 to your advance.
Add 1 advance and charge roll made for this unit. While this unit is within 6 units of 1 or more friendly AdMech battle line units, aka the vanguards here. Are they? No. They're not 6 inches.
Well, you started your move within 6 inches of them.
Oh, that's right. So that means they have 2. It adds 2 to advance and charge rolls. What does that mean?
Here, let me add. I've got another battle scribe open. I'm gonna add these. What are they? Rust stalkers? Okay, so let's see here. Rust stalkers.
It's an optimized gate, basically.
Add 1 to advance and charge rolls made for this unit. So you automatically just get 1 to your advances and charge. While this unit is within 6 inches of 1 or more friendly Adeptus Mechanicus battle line units, add 2 to the advance and charge rolls made for this unit instead. Unfortunately, you would have to be within 6 when making the advance or charge rolls. It wouldn't be at the start of your movement.
Okay, so they get 1.
You would get 1, yeah.
Alright, so I get another 1 inch to move.
If you're advancing.
Oh yeah, alright. That's right.
So you need to roll a die first. declare they're advancing, roll the die, and then add 1 to your result.
Oh, okay. I thought it would be like, okay, move 1 and then roll.
Nope.
That would make sense. Okay. I shall advance the securing rust stalkers. I'll get 6.
Oh,
Got 6.
mortal wound.
Oh, that's okay. One of them will get it.
One guy will take 1 mortal wound.
Mm-hmm. Just pick one of the regulars, I guess.
Yep. And then remember, it's 2 on the
6
to just lower their health.
Oh, I don't have numpad.
Oh, here. Which one's here?
Sorry. Here.
Regular one. Sicarian rust stalker. I'll just pick one in the back. There we go.
The Princep is the middle one. Yeah. Okay.
Him. And now you can move a 6.
7. Wow, that's insane. 7 inches of movement. But I hit a landmine.
On top of your 8. So
my 8?
technically they moved 15
inches.
15 inches this turn, which is
wow. These went boop boop.
Yep.
Now, do I want them here? Yes, I do.
They only got 7, so backwards a little bit, but yeah. Depends on. That way, if I move out, I can't see you because you're not in the building.
No, I'm not gonna gain points for being here, so I might as well move up.
But if you do move him up, that means that he's more within range of being shot at.
True.
Remember, all of his weapons are 36 inches, so he basically, from the middle of the map, he can dominate. So long as, you can see the enemy, which, if I move into here or move into here, he won't be able to see them. So
Except for the Belarus energy cannon, which has indirect fire.
It has indirect, which is really nice. You can shoot things that it technically can't
see.
But it's a -1 to your ballistic skill if you do so.
Oh, really?
You'd be hitting on 5-ups. Yeah.
Isn't there there's a skill ability, Blistering Salvo. Each time this model makes an attack with a Belarus energy cannon that targets an infantry unit, add 1 to the hit roll.
There you go.
Each time this model makes an attack with a Ferromite, I don't have that. But that's on monster and vehicles. Same thing.
So basically, if you're shooting at infantry that are out of line of sight, you go back down to 4. So you're not shooting at 5, you'll be shooting at 4. And if you can see them, you'll be shooting them on 3s.
Wow. It's scary.
I don't like that thing.
Every vehicle I have, you don't like. It's okay. But that's understandable. They do crazy damage. What's their movement again? Do I even need to move this?
10-inch movement. Right now, he has 36 for all his weapons, so basically you've got the whole middle of the map covered. The only areas where it would make sense to move him would possibly be over here. That way he would be able to see into this area. Or move him far enough in that he would be able to see me from behind, but then you're risking getting him in melee.
This is part of a ruin, and it's obscuring, even though there's no wall here.
Yeah.
So that means I can't really see a unit that's in this corner right here.
No.
Interesting. Yeah, this little part.
Yeah.
It's not gonna let me shoot in.
Yeah, your line of sight is basically just the middle of the map at the moment. And then like this.
Okay, I'll move. With it being slanted like that, it's kind of giving you more surface area to shoot at me. But if I turn, that's movement, right?
Yep.
But how is that calculated? 1 inch per turn?
It's kind calculated by doing really kind of annoying math, to be honest with you.
Oh, you just rotate and see how much it moved.
Basically, like if you set him back to where he was, and then you
Uh-huh.
facing straight. So if he's facing straight, then it would be almost like. And then you basically measure this corner and then where this one moves to get the distance that it turns. It's really, you don't need to worry about it being on a slant. It's okay.
Okay, no, I'm just asking because if we run into this in real life, then it's gonna be like, oh, I wonder too.
It's,
And then
it's a lot easier to measure in real life when you have
Oh, okay,
some measurement tools and stuff.
some physical properties.
In this, it's annoying. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna just man, should I even do this? It's kind of ballsy.
The thing is with your vehicle, you don't have any heavy weapons on it. There's no weapons that have the heavy quality. Normally, vehicles with the heavy quality, or weapons rather, you would get a +1 to hit. It doesn't have that, so you're free to move around with it as much as you want. It just depends on, whether or not you want to. Like, putting it on the point can really help you to hold that point, because it takes up a lot of space, stopping infantry units from getting on it, right?
Right.
The other reason why it might be a good idea is, say I move these Hearthkin over to take this point, because you're, on the point, and say you were here like this, I wouldn't be able to get onto the point, because you're literally blocking me. So that's one way that you can use vehicles, is to physically block people from getting onto points. I know a guy in real life, Ash. He plays Imperial Guard. He brings a Baneblade just to place down on points. And the Baneblade is so large, you literally can't get units onto the point.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, he does it just to mess with people.
That's why I'm laughing so hard. I can see Giroux being like, I should do that.
Giroux would definitely do that for sure.
Just laugh the whole match. Firing manticores. Giroux and his manticores.
Oh man, him and his goddamn artillery bombardment, man.
Have you played with him since?
I have. Yeah, I played with him and his brother. They were practicing for a 2-player tournament. And so we played a 2,000 point game, and I did Necrons, and they did Tyranids and Imperial Guard. It was good. It was a good game. I won.
I won. Good for me, not for thee. Good for me, but not for thee.
No. But it did give them a lot of good ideas, like in feedback on what they should change and what they should take for the tournament. And apparently,
yeah, I think that was the whole point of the match. That's good though. You had fun, and they get to optimize their strategy a little more.
It was inherently unfair to them, because they each only had 1,000 points and I had 2,000 points. So basically, I could bring a full, well-rounded 2,000 point army, whereas they each only had 1,000 points. So
right.
It was kind of tipped in my favor, but it did help them out. What was the name of the tank that I said that?
Baneblade.
Baneblade, thank you, Bane.
You're gonna bring it in.
Yeah, because it's so massive. Literally just park it on the point.
That's what the orc had to fight in Blood and Teeth.
Like, you could put maybe, like, if it's there, like maybe one or two guys on the point, and then just move it over. And it's
Scoot. A giant roadblock.
Yeah.
How big is a manta?
Man, the Tau one?
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a quarter of this battlefield.
Oh my god. Because I saw a YouTube thumbnail of like battling on top of a manta. I'm like, is it that big?
Yeah. Sorry, I was just about to say there's a great a game by a group called Play on Tabletop, where they made basically a quarter of their map was the top of the manta. It was Tau versus Blood Angels, I think it was. And yeah, on top of it, it's so big.
That's funny. That's what I was thinking. Like, how big can it be? You can actually move around and shit.
It's too large. It's silly. It's like it's not even meant to be played in a regular game. I think it's a 2,500 point unit.
What the
Like,
fuck?
it's meant to be like Titans.
It's meant to be just to put on a shelf.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Yeah. Let's see here.
Yeah, it's basically like a Titan class.
It is. It's meant for. Oh shit! I do have a manta. Here it is.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I told you. It's like a quarter of the. It's a quarter of the size of the battlefield.
How do you battle on top of a manta? Did they do like a 5v5 or a 500 point or what?
No, so what they did was they made it a quarter of the map. So they did. They had like buildings and ruins and stuff like that, and then it was like a cliff edge, or like a space dock, and the manta was parked there.
Oh, the manta is part of the map that they can just walk into.
They made the manta into a part. Basically, the top of the manta was a part of the map. Yeah,
That's hilarious.
that's how big it is. It's literally the size of like a human torso. It's crazy.
Yeah. I just imagine picking it up. It's like, yep, it's my manta.
Yeah.
My pride and joy.
Walking into a game store, yeah, this is my manta, guys.
Well, you won.
I guess, like, just imagine, like, 2v2, each person has 2,000 points or whatever, and you bring a manta in. And, hey, what army are you bringing in for the game? Oh, I just brought my manta. Why?
Not
Like 60 units inside of it?
what the fuck?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, I'm laughing so hard right now. Silly. Well, if it ain't silly, it ain't 40k.
Yeah. At that point, when it gets that big, it's gotta be silly.
Wait, how do you even move with it? Is it a flying unit?
Yeah, it's a flying unit.
So you can just bomb the whole map in one move.
Yes, well, normally you would play on an even bigger table. I think Apocalypse scale, or 3,000 points up, is a bigger table size. But yeah, it's just dumb.
It's dumb.
I don't even see why you would want to bring a manta in an Apocalypse game. You would want to bring one of those Tau Titans, right?
So was there a story behind it, or what? Well, like
I'm sure an author
the blood
about a manta in like the lore and in a book or something like that.
Oh no, I'm talking about the video where it was Tau versus Blood Ravens.
So it was basically like
or Blood Angels.
It was like a Tau outpost in the clouds, like a floating like sky dock for all their hammerhead gunships and their devilfishes and their mantas. And the Blood Angels had basically launched an attack on it to try and destroy the Tau and destroy their vehicles and stuff. It was a really cool looking map. I'll see if I can find it. It was a really good game too. It made me go, oh, Tau aren't as bad as people are saying in this edition. But then again, the guy who played them, Nick, his nickname is Tau Nick. So,
wow.
Very good at is it Raven Guard versus Tau? No, not that one. I'm pretty sure it was Blood Angels. Let me see here. Why can't I find it? Play on tabletop. Tau versus Blood Angels. Ah, here it is. What's it called? Fight in the Sky? Blood Angels versus Tau, who rules the skies. and then I'll link it to you here so you can watch it another time if you want, or just take a look at it. But yeah, it was really good. Basically, just like a floating, they made it so that if your unit had fly, you could go into the areas where there was just cloud and no ground and not die. But if an infantry unit that couldn't fly went into those areas, they would just automatically die. It was really interesting. They make all kinds of like custom rules for the game sometimes.
Right. Because it's not always flat ground.
Well,
Man,
normally
that's so
it is
cool.
all flat ground, right? But in this one, they made it so that there was only pieces, and then there was like cloud on like the edges and in crevasses and stuff. So it's really cool. Anyway, I think that's your movement phase done.
That is my movement phase completed.
Okay, then you can click the button and head on to the next phase.
Okay.
Shooting phase.
Time to shoot. You can't really shoot at nothing except my disintegrator here.
Yeah, you should be able to see. Let's see here. You might be able to see my. Oh, that's the wrong tool there.
I might be able to if I just draw a line right there.
Yeah, I think you can see it.
Wow.
No, wait, no. Let me.
Even through the dents? Oh, it would just be harder to hit you.
Let's see here. From this corner to my tank here. Yeah, you're looking past the forest, so you're good. And then, but you would be shooting through the woods, so I would get +1 to cover. But that's about it. But you would be able to see my tank to shoot at it.
Okay. And that's the only thing I can see. Does that count for my Castellan robots? They have 24.
They advanced, so they cannot shoot.
True.
Unless they have assault on the weapon.
Let me change to the battle roster. I don't think they do. They're robots. Ignore cover, torrent. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just hover over them and it'll tell you.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
They have torrent on those phosphor blasters, but just the flamethrowers. Yeah.
Yeah, just a flame. Just a combustor. Incident combustor. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go to my Scorpius disintegrator. Everything's at 36. Okay, I guess what's their wound on this thing? 16 or 15 now.
Yep.
Let's see. I will do Cognis, Heavy Stubber. I feel. Everything that can see, I'll try to shoot your land fortress. But the Belarus energy cannon, 2 AP, D1, PS4, indirect fire and blast. I'm gonna use the energy cannon on your these guys right here. Can I even reach? Let me see. 36. Oh yeah, I can reach.
You're within range. And so there's pros and cons for the target that you've selected to shoot. The pro is they are already down in numbers, so you may be able to either wipe them out or make them so small that they're not really capable of doing anything. But the con is that your weapon has blast, which means for every 5 units in a squad, you gain an extra attack. And so because it's smaller, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, not 10, you would only get 1 extra attack. Whereas if you shot at the blue squad, you would get 2 extra attacks because it's above 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I thought it was 5, not 10.
No, every 5 units you get an extra attack. So basically, out of 20, you get 4 extra attacks.
Ooh, okay.
So this is a squad below 10, and this is a squad above 10.
Okay.
It's up to you. You may want to try to wipe out Red Squad and get no prisoners, and try to make that squad basically kind of useless. Or you might want to attack Blue Squad just for that extra attack.
I'll attack the blue squad for the extra attack.
Okay. Just giving you all your options.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so let's start with your squad first with the energy weapons. So that's gonna be attack 2d6s
Yeah.
plus 2 more, right?
I'm gonna look for some stratagem here that might help me out.
While you do that, I'm gonna use the restroom. I've been drinking a lot of water.
Armor penetration. -2, -1.
Alrighty.
All right. Welcome back. So
Thank you.
I'm going to spend a command point on Void Armor.
Void armor.
Yes. So your weapon, the Belarus Energy Cannon, will have an armor penetration of only -1.
It lowers the AP. Okay.
Yeah. And because you're firing indirect, I gain the benefits of cover. So your weapon will be AP 0 on my guys. So I'll be saving on a 4-up, which is much better than a 5-up.
Okay. I have a 4 attack. 2d6 plus 2 more shots from blast.
No. Stop.
Oh.
So you would roll 2d6, and then you would add your 2 attacks afterwards.
Oh, okay.
So roll to see how many attacks you get. So you would get 6 attacks. So spawn 4 more die. And then because of blast, you get these 2.
Oh, okay.
So now, you said that your
6.
you have blistering salvos, which means your Belarus Energy Cannon, when targeting infantry, gets a +1 to hit, right?
Yes.
That cancels out your indirect fire, so you'll be hitting on 4s.
Okay, I need to delete these 2.
No.
Oh,
those
2 more?
Those 2, I counted
So
those
8?
as your...
Oh, okay. I thought I was having 6. Okay, 8.
Nope. And then you're looking for 4s.
4 and up. So half went through. Great.
Not a great roll, but still half is better than worse than half. And then your strength is going to be a 7.
27. Mm-hmm. Versus your
Toughness.
toughness of, where does it say? T5. So more than you, meaning I'm rolling for a 3 and up?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Oof. Half of that then.
Okay. And then I'll be looking for 4s. Right, so I made 1 and failed 1.
So 1 fell. Okay.
1 damage. So you took 1 of my guys down. That was unfortunately not a great roll for you.
No. I tried. It was an indirect. We were testing the cannons.
Yeah. And a waste of a command point for me. But hey, it worked out. You had a command point on the squad that I thought was going to get really seriously hurt, so...
Yeah, and with the blistering salvo, it kind of canceled out the cover benefits of cover, right? Did it? And once a hit roll, yeah. So that was cool. That this had it built in already. Now there's a 3 times Cognos Heavy Stubber. It's gonna go to the tank over here. So now I'm rolling 3 dice, it seems. I am rolling for 4 and up. Okay, 1 made it in. Then strength. This is 36.
No.
Oh, okay, you're trying to do something.
This would give you rapid fire 3, which would be 3 extra shots. Did you get any 6s?
No.
Okay,
I had 1s.
Sustained hits 1 means if you get a 6, it's an extra hit.
Oh, okay. No, no 6s.
At a strength 4 versus my toughness of 10 or 12.
Oh, so I'm rolling for 6 then.
Yep.
Let's go.
Nope.
Okay, it bounced right off you. Now we're going for Disruptor Missile Launcher.
Yeah.
3 attack. This one is twin linked. Interesting.
That allows you to re-roll the wound roll.
Okay, so I am
Be looking for 4 and up.
4 up. Ooh.
You got all 3. Lucky.
Strength 9 versus strength 12. So that is still 6, right?
No. It would be 6 if I had a toughness of 18. It's double.
Oh, double.
Down to 2 or up to 6.
So this would be 5. 5, and I can re-roll wounds, right?
Re-roll the failed ones. Oh.
Oh. Oh, wow.
I think this is going to hurt my tank very badly.
And then I'm going to re-roll this one.
Yep.
Oh, wow. All 3 went in. Okay, and then...
-2 on my tank means I'm looking for 4 and up. Let's see if there's anything I've got.
He's Skatari popping out of the tank looks so silly.
Yeah, that's a 3D photo scan, so it looks really bad. Let's see, Hekaton Land Fortress. Fire support, pan spectral scanner. Nope, nothing. So I'm looking for 4s. Come on, give me 6s like you got. I made only 1. Alright, so now you get to roll 2d6 of damage.
Oh, jeez. Here we go.
No, please roll low. Please roll low! Oh,
Oh,
damage.
one high, one low.
Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Down to 7 wounds out of 16. Ouch.
Wow, the missile cannon really does work. Or wait, disruptor missile launcher. Okay, and I think that's it for my shooting. Unless I can shoot some of your guys here. No, they're not in view. Okay. That concludes my shooting, right?
Yep.
Charge. I can't charge. Fight. I can't fight. Alright, your turn. Oh, do we count points or no?
Yeah. So we would look at your secondary objectives. You scored the other one and got 5.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you did not kill any units. You don't get no prisoners. And on turn 1, you don't score primary objectives.
Okay.
Alright, and then it's my command phase. So I'm just gonna... Okay, let's see here. I have Uthar the Destined. Does he give me any extra command point? No. What about calls? I doubt they can give me anything. Nope. But I do have what's called Grim Efficiency. Once per battle round in your command phase, you can select one model from your army with this ability. Then select one enemy unit that is visible to that model. That enemy unit gains 1 judgment token. So I think what I'm going to do is I can obviously see you with the Hecaton Land Fortress. So I am going to select your tank to have a judgment token on it.
Ah. Judgment token. So basically it's a way for you to gain CPs by taking out my units, right?
Only the initial 2 units that I selected. If I kill them, will I gain command points from it? Other than that, it's just a buff from my guys.
Oh, okay.
Be able to hit you better and all that sort of thing.
Oh, so it's kind of like marking with the tiles.
Yeah, it is kind of like the Tau marker light, yeah. But it's just dwarves being angry.
Judging you.
Yeah. Alright, well, that really hurt my land fortress, and he did not like that. If I stand still, I will gain heavy, but I will not be within range of a lot of my weapons. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to move up my land fortress. All right, land fortress has moved. Unfortunately, that means that the berserkers within will not be able to get out.
Oh, because you moved. Okay.
Yeah. Unless it has something for it. I don't know what this Ryuko Metoi person keeps pinging me. Why would the Dark Eldar don't have Titans? So even if they introduced Dark Eldar Titans in Dawn of War, they obviously wouldn't put them in Tabletop Simulator because Dark Eldar don't have Titans. And then he sends me a picture of a Wraith Lord. It's not even a Titan, it's Eldar. Okay. Anyway,
Oh,
dude.
he's been messaging you.
Yeah, he has been. It's been really annoying me. That's why I've been like pausing and like.
No, you're good. You're good. It's funny.
All right. So yeah,
He's really into Dawn of War.
He does seem very into Dawn of War. I'm gonna move up my guys. Let's see here. Hearthkin, 5 inches. That's it. Brutal.
He melted my my guards. And it was only my second day playing. He brought a freaking monolith. I was like, what the fuck?
I can't believe he went Necrons against you. Even in vanilla, everyone knows the Necrons are super overpowered. that he brought Necrons to in a PvP game is kind of not very kind.
Yeah, even his little infantry was melting my guardsmen with like upgrades.
In that game, I remember playing that game. Good times, but let's see here. So he keeps paying me. Just gonna ignore him. Just moving on. Just playing the game. Okay, let's.
Yeah. You're busy playing the game. You don't have to respond to him.
All right.
Is he DMing you or is he like just pinging you?
He's just he's just responding. Like.
Oh, okay. I turn off all the sound notifications because of so many.
That's not a bad idea. I should probably. I would normally set myself to like do not disturb, but my girlfriend messages me through Discord now instead of texting me because she knows it's more reliable.
Well, just keep your eye out for hers and then just mute every community. Every other server.
I have comms array. So on a D6, on a 5-up, I get my command point back for using the, that's Void Armor Stratagem. I do not get it. What else do the Hearthkin Warriors have? Sorry, normally I will, like, I don't know anything about these guys. So.
No, it's fine.
Phase, if this unit is within range of an objective marker you control, that objective marker remains under your control even if you have no models within range of it. Oh, interesting. So they have sticky objectives.
Wow, that's cool. So they can just run over there and just grab it and then run away.
Basically, but if you're on it, then you take it back.
Oh.
Do you did I roll a 6-up for that guy that you killed? The blue one? I didn't roll my meta pack for him. Sorry. Normally,
no, I don't think so.
I know your shooting phase is over, and like it's all into my phase, so I won't even roll it.
You could. You should do it. Let's see if you can get him back.
Just only because I've never played these guys before.
No, it's fine. It's like when I first played AdMech and I forgot rules.
Yeah, like, that's in a learning game. We'll take it easy and we'll play nice.
Mm-hmm.
If it was like Dark Eldar or Necrons and I forgot to do something, then I'd be like, I forgot it. Sorry, I'm like I can't do it. I'm done.
No, you're fine.
So I'm only gonna move them up 5 inches. That's gonna be brutal. And then basically. These guys are gonna move up 5. Gonna fit a bit better. Oh, what the hell? Picking up a piece of the terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Why would this terrain be...
It's not locked?
No, it's not.
We should lock it. Just drop it in and lock it.
I'm gonna try to put it back and lock it in there. But why would it even start out?
Huh. If it's like that there, I think it's like that here too. Oh no. Maybe... Yeah, maybe unlocked it by accident.
That's weird. Okay, try to put them back where they were, if I can remember proper.
You're fine. I'm just admiring the models.
Yeah, the Votann aren't bad. I saw one guy, he painted them all to look like Buzz Lightyears. Like purple and green.
Yeah.
And he didn't even realize that it looked like Buzz Lightyear. Like it looked like white, purple, and green. They looked exactly like Buzz Lightyear. And I just couldn't help myself. I started laughing.
You pointed out to him and he didn't realize it?
No, I didn't point it out to him. I felt bad.
Yeah.
I didn't. I just laughed to myself. I didn't want to make him feel bad. He put a lot of work into it. Oh man.
Buzz Lightyear squats.
Yeah.
Oh man. There's so many color schemes that are just so funny.
Yeah. I've seen some really interesting color schemes. I love all the like people who paint theirs like hot pink and bright like teal and make it like frigging like that. Have you seen what are they called? Stupid Pony.
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony. They do My Little Pony armies.
Stupid. I thought that was a meme, but I guess it is true.
No, it's literally man.
My Little Pony armies.
I don't even have to Google it.
That's funny.
Here, you can share it with your audience. It's so. Oh man! Like, what the hell?
You won. What the fuck?
Oh,
They probably. Hopefully, they have a kid that likes My Little Ponies, and then he was just inspired.
I was gonna say, like, I wonder what if the ponies count as like dreadnoughts or titans. I wonder what stats they have.
My Little Pony dreadnoughts. He has the My Little Pony rhinos.
Yeah, they're all My Little
And all
Pony
the-
themed.
yeah, and even fucking land speeders.
Yeah, man. There's all kinds of things like that. Like, have you seen the knight in a big pink dress?
Oh yeah.
There's
It's
even some gifs where like a girl's talking and she's like, "Oh, go," speaking Japanese, and then horns flare. Oh man, that's what I love Warhammer. It's just so silly sometimes.
I think what happened was they let their kid paint it, and then they was like, all right. Cause look, the paint jobs are fucked up. Like the only thing that's good is like the trims. That's the only consistent part. Everything else is just like they threw paint buckets at it. It said yup. Like I see the dreadnoughts in the dreadnoughts. That's so silly. I love it.
Funny.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. So I've moved up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to advance because that stops me from shooting, and I would like to shoot you. And so I need to draw my secondaries. I just remembered. So I've got capture enemy outpost. I need to take your deployment zone, which I doubt will happen. Maybe. And then, let's see here. Investigate signals. Oh, no, that's the terrible one. I need to be in each corner of the battlefield, wholly within 9 inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my once per game discard of a secondary and gain a command point.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah.
But do you get a new one?
If I spend a command point, I could draw a new one, yeah.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to keep my 2 command points because I want to use some stratagems on you. Yeah. I need 2 command points for that. So that's why I want to be up by at least 2 command points. So, gonna start with my Hecaton land fortress. And basically what I'm gonna do is, let's see here, 15 inches away, and it has a total toughness of 10. Nothing else I have has anywhere near 10. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the heavy Magna Rail Cannon into the disintegrator. And then I'm going to put all of the other weapons into your robots.
Ooh, okay. Sustain, heavy, twin link, small
So
car,
I'm gonna start with the
cannon.
Magna Rail Cannon. It only has a single shot hitting on the and this is the one shot I'm doing at the very first thing. It's the only thing I'm willing to use a command point on. So I need a 4 and up to hit you. I got it without the command point. Phew. Okay.
Nice.
And then it is a strength 18
Versus my
10. So not double. So looking for a 3. However, oh, actually, it would have been 3 up to hit you for the judgment token. Oh well. Looking for a 3 up to wound. I failed it. So I'm going to use my command point here.
to reroll.
And reroll.
3 up.
There we go. Thank gosh. Okay. Unfortunately, not a 6, so it's not devastating wounds, which would be mortal wounds. So you get to save against this. It will be an AP -4, because my Hecaton Land Fortress has a pan-spectral scanner, which allows it to ignore cover. So I believe you're either looking for a 6 or an invulnerable save. Either one.
6 or invuln save. Has no invuln save. Dude, I use my stratagem. I have 2. Let's see.
Yeah.
I think I could use it.
637?
Message me when it's a good time for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry, did you find out if you have an invul on it?
No invuln.
Alright, so you're looking for a 6.
Okay. 6. Wait, when if I use Vengeful Fallout, I would use it after I roll these, right?
Vengeful Fallout. That's
your basically. Your opponent's shooting phase costs 1. Just after an enemy unit has resolved its attack.
Oh, damn. And it only costs you 1.
The
exact same thing that I'm trying to save up for costs me 2.
Wow.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, you would shoot back at me when I'm finished with my all my shots.
But you're not done yet, huh?
No. So you need to roll a 6 up to save your tank here.
Okay. If I can pick it up. 6 up. 1.
Ooh, that's the opposite. So it is going to be a D6 plus 6 damage.
1.
Total damage. That's just enough. Wow.